Hello there, TJ Bellotti again. Thanks for stopping back. Quick, who is the greatest golfer of all time? I'm betting you said Tiger Woods. Whenever my stepson was younger, most of his life growing up, every now and then I'd say to him, everybody says Tiger Woods is the greatest golfer of all time. He's not. He's the greatest golfer that ever picked up a golf club. But there are hundreds of people that golf better than Tiger Woods. But they just don't know it because they were never given the opportunity to pick up a golf club and see what they could do. They could have lived a life of wealth and luxury and traveling the world playing golf, but instead they ended up as bricklayers, mailmen, auto mechanics. And that's not a dig on any of those jobs. I'm just saying there are people that have world-class gifts that they've never been able to exploit because they never were allowed to explore the possibility that they had those gifts. Does that make sense? So how does that relate to our businesses? How does that relate to us? Well, whether you're just thinking about going into business, or if you've been in business for 5 or 6 or 7 years and you're trying to get to the next level, allow yourself to get beyond your comfort zone a little bit. We all set up these little borders that we stay inside of, and we say, well, this is the end of my skill set. I don't want to go beyond this because maybe if I get out there, I might fail. Maybe if I get beyond this safe zone, I might end up not being able to pay my bills, or someone will make fun of me, or one of my clients will see me fail, and I don't want my clients to see me fail. Those are all true, but it also restricts your ability to get better at what you do. It restricts your ability to find out if you have a great gift in a certain area. If you're a photographer, and right now you take photographs of your friends and your friends' kids and your friends' dogs and horses and houses, and they pay you a little bit of money on the side, but you still go to work during the day. You have another job. You love photography, but you have this boundary where you think, well, this is all the better I am, though. I really can't push this any further because what if I fail? What if I go and photograph somebody's wedding and I don't take good pictures and I fail? Then I'll know that I'm a failure. I'm not as good as I hoped I'd be. So I'm going to stay within this little comfort zone. But what if you go and you photograph a wedding and you take the best wedding photos anybody's seen? Or let's say you do go and photograph a wedding and you fail. It's not that great. So you go do another one and then a third one. And before you know it, you are taking photographs of weddings that are better than anybody else in your town, city, borough, county, whatever. If you don't allow yourself that opportunity to go out there and try, you may always just be a very small cottage industry business that doesn't really push your abilities. And that's fine if that's what you want. But if what you really want is to try to succeed and try to get better and bigger and better, then key on those things that really drive you. Find out what it is that you have as a gift and exploit it. Any of us can settle for what it is that we have. But at the end of the day, we should be looking at all of life like this. We should be trying to expand our abilities in everything that we do. Because as we do it in other aspects of our life, it allows us to also try it within our business life. So push yourself a little bit. Do a little bit more research and go out there and take a chance. Whenever we first started, we only cleaned apartments. That's all we did. Our advertisement was apartment cleaning only. That's all we did. We got a phone call one day, and one of our clients who lived in an apartment said, I'm the office manager for a doctor's office. Will you come clean our office? I didn't even think twice. I said, yes, absolutely. Hung up the phone, called my brother and said, we have an office to clean. He said, we've never cleaned offices. I said, okay, we'll figure it out. Before we knew it, we had, I believe it was 5 or 6 of those doctor's offices around the city. The same lady was the manager for all 5 of those. If we wouldn't have pushed beyond our comfort level a little bit, we thought we knew what we wanted to do. We were only going to clean apartments. That was it. But the opportunity arose. Let's go with arose. I'm not even sure if that's correct. And we pushed our boundaries a little bit, and it opened up a whole other part of the market to us. Not long after that, we received a phone call. Actually, I was out one night with some of my buddies watching a football game or something, and I received a phone call from a friend of ours who owned a restaurant. And he said, would you be interested in taking up the contract for cleaning our restaurant? I said, absolutely. I'll be by tomorrow. We can talk about it. I told my brother we were a little trepidatious. We've never done anything like that before. This is a 7-day-a-week contract in a place that gets a lot of business at night, and they don't close till 2 in the morning. They reopen at 11. So we have to be in and out quite early in the morning. So if we wouldn't have allowed ourselves to be pushed into that area that we were not comfortable in, we could not have gone to the next level after that. So do yourself a favor. Talk to your family and friends. Ask them what some of your strengths are, what they see as your strengths, and what they see as your weaknesses. Don't try to get better at all your weaknesses all the time. Focus on your strengths, especially at the beginning of your business, so that you can really key on those areas and that you can really grow in those areas, because that's going to be the base for your business. So whether you have an eBay store or a website design business, or you're a photographer, or you're a carpenter, whatever it is that you are going out to do, make sure you develop the things that you are good at. Know what you are very good at. Develop that as solid as you can. And then push yourself a little bit more. And I don't mean push yourself to work 70 hours a week. That's not what I mean. What I mean is, don't be afraid to try something new just because you haven't tried it before. That is what causes people to never find what they are really, truly gifted at. So take that into consideration. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Please make sure you subscribe to this page, and we'll talk soon. Up next, I think I have a topic on... I know I have one on appearance. I'm not sure what I have up next. But you'll find out. Stop back. Take care.